moved up to JST when I come up last summer. I
Yeah.
was like, these guys are going to be flat out, well, you know. And I think obviously, Steve, you had the baby or whatever, and Jack was, I don't know, you was going to take time out, but then you went to the games, didn't you?
Yeah.
In 2019 again. But I see like you guys train just like normal. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't. Like, we think like you. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like everyone was like going to go crazy, and I was wrapped up in this crazy like sort of training and
Yeah.
8 hours a day, but it's not like that. It isn't like that, is it? And I think a lot of people out there on the program literally be like, I've got to do more. I've got to do this. I've got to get back in that gym.
Yeah.
And that stresses them out, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
for you guys just to say like, you know, you get that, you do take time out where you deload quite a bit, etc. Do you know what I mean? It's probably good for them to hear. Everyone to hear, basically.
Yeah. Go on, Jack.
You just end up like if we hammer each other every single day, like of the week when we're training, we're going to burn out in after two weeks max. So you've definitely got to kind of pace yourself and pick your days, pick your battles. Like one week you might think, yeah, I'm going to really go ham on this whiteboard workout, whereas the next week you might have, pushed the day's training on the Friday instead, and you might just not be feeling the whiteboard workout on the Saturday. So you just kind of go into the workout and you're not going to do as well, but you're still involved in that community aspect and putting your score in and everything else.
Definitely.
It's just
it's one thing actually. Me and Jack have spoke about it a few times. It's like is being able to like rise up to the occasion, like when it's at a competition or when it's a workout that means something, where it's a qualifier. Like you'd notice. You saw us in the last Open, but you'd notice a complete different change of atmosphere, mood when you know that there's a workout or an event coming up that me and Jack are like working for, or there's a qualifying workout coming up. Like,
yeah, definitely.
It's different, and it needs to be different. And I think it's an area there where people they struggle to alter the intensity that they can give to training. Like sometimes it needs to be just like ramped up, and there's nothing. There's nothing stopping you, and everything in that day or week or whatever, how long ever it is focused on training. And I think people kind of like, let's say that's 100%, and people hover around the 80 to 85% of like where they're just constantly going hard, but it's constantly quite hard, and they're constantly training quite hard all of the time. And they're consistently quite hard, which is good, consistent training. But if your goal is top-end performance, there needs to be points where that's down to like 50%, so that you can reach 100% when you need to. And it's like we never really agree like we start now. Like me and Jack is just be like we'll know that training's going to start getting ramped up now, and. I don't know if you've been in the gym when we've gone through a phase of training where we are regularly pushing
Definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, like that's what I mean. Like it's when I see that, like when you was training for the games, it was all like very professional, wasn't it? Straight in there and like getting your things done and all that.
Yeah.
But and then just seeing your other side where you just took a bit of time out and things like that. Where I think people see it as they see everyone just going in all that time. Yeah. Where it is just when you've got something specifically, you guys know, and you've got in there, got the work done, sort of thing, and then just eased off. Yeah. And I suppose it was that sort of thing would help people out understanding that in their training, I think, along them lines.
Yeah, and it's tough because the standard of CrossFit is so high these days. Like people that want to get to a sanctioned event, like you have to be a good level to get to a sanctioned event. Like you have to be fit. So. And you have to be strong. So, like, accepting that I need to then step back and not train as much to then be able to train harder. It's a hard thing to do, and it's a hard thing to let go of for a little bit. Like, if you have been just kind of like banging your head against the wall,
what I've been doing.
Yeah. I can tell that's why it's so fucking red.
Yeah, I've been sunbathing.
So like it's a hard thing to accept, like to step back, and only once you've done it and then experienced how much better you are when you get back into training, and then how much higher you can get, will you be able to accept that it works. I mean, Jack's an example now. I mean, he took a decent amount of time off there after last season, and just took away any stress of training competitively or competing. I tried to lure him in with a few trips to Miami and Rogue, but it was out. And he just back squatted 175 for 10 or something the other week.
Yeah.
And I can tell by looking at him squat and the videos he sends, like, I mean, it wasn't a slow 175 for 10. Like, there was no grindy really reps, so they might have felt it. Like, he's squatting fast, and you can see his body is like reacting to the stimulus and the weight that it's being put on him. And I think you might have, the last time you were at that weight in squatting was 2016-17 time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Like 200 for 3. And I'm pretty sure you might be able to push those numbers now. And it's just that having that, he just had, has had a long off season, but he also had a long time where he was, going for it to get himself, get to the games and get to regionals, year after year.